but that's fine. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, if they keep it long enough, it'll come back around.
Maybe.
That's gonna be a while
Oh yeah, I'm thinking a decade.
or more.
Yeah.
No, I think a decade will get normal popularity again because think about Buffalo
just-
Trace and what they laid down.
It's cyclic. I mean,
A decade from now they're going to be putting out 15-year shelf stable shit.
Yeah, but I mean, just the bourbon boom. There wasn't ever really a bourbon boom before that.
Right. Well,
Not like this. Not like the last 10 to 15
yeah,
years.
just right after Prohibition.
Yeah. So we had
Yeah,
wait
but-
60 years.
and it wasn't the same because we didn't have media and all this
No.
shit, and no one knew. They just saw what was good that they had locally.
Exactly.
Just depends on what was getting shipped into there.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your
Oh,
host,
shit,
Kelly
is he
Sparks.
filming? Of course he did.
Of course I'm filming, dude. I sit down. What do you expect? I'm not going to get back up and restart it. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard, back here with my co-hosts Wes and Chance.
What's
and
up?
this is Uncensored Whiskey Reviews.
That's the first time I said the title today.
Probably. That doesn't surprise me at all.
All right, here we go.
Alright. So,
So new to market, couple of bottles that I don't think these guys have seen. That,
I didn't even know they were doing
I wanted to bring to you. This is a Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel Proof
9 year.
9-year, and these are
private girl.
yeah, these are all picks. So
Yeah.
I've seen anywhere from 8 to 11 on these actually.
Yeah.
And this is a Larceny Barrel Proof store pick,
Which they just started doing.
oh sorry, this one with Larceny Barrel Proof store pick. Which before the only way you could get like a single barrel Larceny was to go to the distillery and bottle your own.
Good deal.
So we thought it'd be a good thing to taste these and compare them to their counterparts.
6 years old. Says it on the front.
Mm-hmm.
Those usually don't have the age tag.
Yeah, I think they're 5 to 7.
No.
So, did yours say it?
No, it just says when it's bottled.
So Wes actually bottled a barrel proof Larceny when we went to Kentucky.
Because I love Larceny. It's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, you like Reedus.
There's a lot of dust on that bottle.
Well, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it just sits there.
You fire your clean lady.
So we're gonna give them a taste, tell you what we think, see if they're worth it. Is that
No,
that
that's the
kangaroo?
good. That's not the kangaroo.
That's good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
I forgot that was there.
I'm gonna steal that and take it home with me. All right, what are we doing first? The Elijah Craig is a
It's
lower
more
proof.
proof. It's lower.
It's 121.
Let's go there then.
That's a good cork pop, guys. You know what that means.
It's going to taste the same.
It's gonna taste the
You
exact
pull out
same.
hard. Is that what that means?
That means it was tight going in. It's a good suction.
Jesus.
Are we gonna compare these, or are we just gonna taste, give our impressions?
I don't know if you can compare freaking 94 proof to 121.
Also,
Yeah.
European oak.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. So
I mean,
we'll just see what it tastes like.
So I think we all know what Elijah Craig barrel proof tastes like.
Right. Do we all know what Elijah Craig toasted tastes
Not
like?
at all.
Because it's usually 94 proof, I believe.
Stupid thing.
Sorry.
No, really, another heavy toast profile.
I like it.
What I'm getting.
That's really good. Yeah, I don't even need to taste another one.
That was really good though.
It was.
European oak.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't know
They
about it.
didn't even know it was special. I was like, oh, it's just
Like, have y'all tried that European oak? He's like, no, why? It's the same as. I was like, no, it's not.
It was really good though. But
And you stood in line for it.
no, I was in line already from other shit, and then just picked it up off the shelf.
Oh, okay.
I get more toasted marshmallows off of this one than the Penelope.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So their toasted stuff, I mean, you know, we did their toasted rye a couple of months ago. I mean, their toasted and toasted oak are really good. Man, toasted rye barrel proof would be really good too.
I feel like
That's
we're
delicious. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Yeah, as far as I know, these are all picks. I was told by the store I got this from that only 5 picks came to Texas and they got 2 of them.
Oh, really?
So,
Where'd you get that from?
Bethany.
They're small, right?
They're very small. Well, they have 4 stores.
They're all at family, but they're each individual owned. They buy together. Like conglomerate, I guess.
Yeah.
20 liquors.
But they're really in tune with the bourbon community and the
Well, you bought me a lot of stuff from them, and it's always good stuff.
and that's the deal too, is like when these, the distributors want to push a product or get it out in the open or have some press about it, they'll go through Bethany because they know bourbon drinkers are going to buy it and talk about it. So it helps them too.
Yeah, that's good. And they do a good job up there.
Oh, yeah. Their picks are always on point.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of sweet finish on that kind of marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crushable though.
And
At a high proof, yeah, like I'd get tanked on
You
that.
could fucking sleep in the pool.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
I get none of the nuttiness from Elijah or Heaven Hill. Just super good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Usually Elijah Craig, it's very oak forward, just punches you in the mouth, a big old piece of wood. Just
I'll say their toasted barrels are always better.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm ignoring your comments.
Big
So, yeah.
piece of wood off.
I guess these are distributed by state, so if they come to your state and you see it, pick it up. That's damn good.
Fucking ADD millennial.
I can't help it, man. I'm a product of my environment. Anyway,
Oh, that's cool. We did like the
Theme.
What's the video game? The
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah,
Yeah, called it Grand Larceny.
that's cool.
It's got a tater sticker. You want to show the food?
Yeah.
We all love tater stickers.
who's Tater?
I don't know.
Us.
I don't think I've ever bought a bottle that has one.
Really?
I don't think I ever have.
In Dallas, it's a big thing.
Yeah. I see people post about it, but
Oh, that's that's two different fucking animals.
Oh, you tried the European?
Yeah, it's just. That's,
We can compare these though.
yeah,
yeah. So what's the proof on that one?
125.
125.
125.3.
This is 125.1. So
Virtually identical.
Yeah. Well, this one's age stated. This one's not age stated, but rumored to be 5 to 7.
Pretty close, I'm sure.
oh, that's good. I like weeded.
And I think this was the best larceny of the year, according to most people.
Yeah, it
C9,
was the
this is
best one I had.
C924. I can't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. C924. It was the best one they had out last year.
With
Which
the
I'm
new-
a huge fan. I'm not a fan of just regular larceny.
Oh, the small batch.
It's just there's not enough proof, and they don't age them as long either. I don't think.
It's probably like a strict 4-year.
I think so, but the barrel proofs, I fucking love them.
Yeah.
They're always solid.
Yeah. And to me, like, there's usually one that stands out per year.
Yeah, but
you know.
but I'll say that they're all good.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've had some Elijah Craigs that are like, yeah, I want to do that.
Well, you know,
And was it the
C924.
Henry McKenna
Oh.
is notorious for
Oh,
coming out of the same distillery, and those are full on hit or miss.
Yeah.
You can get something that's really bad or something that's just fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And they used to be 56 and now they're 79.
Yeah, I haven't bought one in a long time because I got tired of just rolling the dice because you don't know what you're going to get.
Right. Yeah, even a non-great larceny barrel is still good.
Oh, I've never had a bad one. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shit, the first time I bought a Henry McKenna, it was like $38.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever really had a bad Elijah Craig either.
Right.
Not bad.
No.
Yeah, but
some are better than others.
Yeah, in the year that the famous Elijah Craig Bourbon Proof C923 came out, it was great. But honestly, the C923 Larceny that year was really good too.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't get as much press, but it was
Well, Larceny just doesn't get as much.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not the flagship.
weeded profile.
Elijah Craig is the flagship for that whole brand.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh wow, that's good.
but yeah, Larceny is really good. Because hell, we went up there. I didn't even barrel on Elijah Craig. You did. Or
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah, Brandy did.
I did. Becky did the Larceny for me,
I did have
and
nail.
then I did the Birmingham.
Yeah, I did have nail private stuff.
Yeah.
which was a single malt.
Yeah, I didn't want a single
I
malt.
know.
I'm not doing a single malt. So I did the Bourbon, so I just did the wheated whiskey because I love Bourbon.
Yeah, I did the single malt because it was only 14 years.
Yeah, I like just a wheat
From
whiskey.
Heaven Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Which tells you they got stock.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of fucking stock. They probably got so much stock that
Dude,
we don't even know about.
That
It's
place
ridiculous.
is so big. I mean, how many brick houses do you see?
Shit.
What's like?
Like 50?
Well, they just came out with the Old Fitz VVS, right? Which was what, vatted for 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's set in a vat. Into the
I
stuff.
mean, they just got that laying around.
Yeah, who has that kind of money?
Yeah, they do. Still them do tours though. So
Coming soon.
they told us that 2 years ago.
Coming soon. So there are a couple of bills on the legislation in Kentucky that are going to help us bourbon drinkers. So they're literally trying to do away with the third-party system in Kentucky, where you can sell direct from distillery to individual. Third video.
Oh, so the distillery can sell to us?
Yeah. Well, that's the bill that's up for legislation there.
So how's that gonna work? So is it us just going to the distillery? I mean,
I thought you could buy from the distillery.
You can if they have a license.
well, the way it works now
It
is
goes
like,
to the distributor and then comes back to the distillery.
yeah, they basically sell it to the distributor. It never leaves. And
Yeah.
it goes out the door and comes right back in.
Right.
Like, I think it was, what was that? The first time I went, they were talking about it. They literally put it on the shipping truck
And then take it off.
and then took it around the building and brought it to the incoming line and took it back off.
So dumb.
But it's third party. You have to do it.
I mean, it was ridiculous.
Three party system. I think that's what they call it. But they're looking to do away with that. And here's the other big news that's on legislation for Kentucky. So all these distilleries know what's coming, right? With the bourbon boom ending and alcohol changing and the young people wanting to get high instead of drink and all this shit, right? So they have on the legislation to vote this year to do away with barrel tax. So they won't have to pay yearly taxes on barrels that evaporate.
Well, that's going to kill the state income, though.
Well, they talked about that. They're
But
going
they
to
make so much money off.
they're going to implement a tourist tax to take care of that.
So anytime we get a tour, we pay tax on it.
No, anytime you stay in a hotel, rent a car, there's going to be an extra percentage added to all those things, which, I mean, it's the cost of business, right?
I'm okay with that because it should like reduce the cost of bottles that you buy every fucking week.
Yeah, I mean,
And it should allow them
we
to
pay a
age
little bit
longer because
Yeah.
you have to look at the tax implication on aging a bottle that's already 23%, gone from the barrel, and 50% gone from the barrel, and 83% you're paying the same tax because you pay it on the weight of the barrel that went into it.
Yeah, so they pay it, and they've had to yield nothing before. So
I mean, think about Buffalo Trace's tax implications on that.
That's a lot of money.
Those are two interesting bills that are on legislation for Kentucky this year.
those are two totally different. I mean, they're close to group, but they're totally different tastes.
You like one over the other, or are they both good?
I like the private barrel better. I do.
Well, I mean, I guess that is the difference between a single barrel and a batched.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
Whiskey.
batch, but
you batch for profile.
whoever did the pick did a good job with the pick. So
This was not Black Tie. This was Jerry's and the Locals in DFW. It's another bourbon group.
well, they did a good job on the pick. Man.
Well, I think a bourbon group would do a better pick than say like a Specs or a Goody
Yeah.
Goody or like.
Specs is really good. Goody shit. Total Wine shit.
Yeah. So as being a part of all these bourbon groups, we get to do a lot of picks, but we have to have a distributor. We have to have a retail outlet. So we partner with all these people that will sell our bottles and not mark them up crazily.
Yeah, they'll.
Yeah. So we try to find those partners, but honestly, like a lot of their picks, like Jerry's and Black Tie and stuff, our bourbon groups are doing.
Yeah. Which I've seen some of the bourbon groups, they'll partner together with the distributor and they'll say, okay, we'll give you X amount of bottles to sell out of your store. You give us everything else at cost.
Right.
And they'll do that. And they're making money for not doing anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah. The people we partner with try to make it an event and try to put other things like when they dropped this barrel, they had a bunch of first come first served bottles that were allocated. They really want to sell out that day, and they try to
sell out their other stuff along with it.
Right, they try to appreciate the bourbon community and do more than just this when they drop it.
Because when you're on a group, I mean, you kind of want your group to get most of those bigs.
Exactly.
You don't want it really getting out to the
public.
Yeah.
You want a one day sell.
Because that's your group.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't have time to invest like you do with those groups. You spend a lot of time invested.
I do. I mean, but
I don't like people that much.
The reward's worth it.
He likes like 5 people. And none are in this room.
One is.
One. Samir, you
One is.
Well, you're related to him. He's gotta like you.
No.
we don't like people we're related to. Trust me.
Have you met our family? You do not like each other.
I said that knowing what I said.
Oh shit, our family's totally fucked up. So
Oh.
we got some family members that full on. I think they'd shoot each other if they saw each other.
Well, I've said it before. Like most families have a lot of white sheep and a couple of black sheep. Like we have all black sheep and a couple of white.
You mean a lot of white trash?
Well, that too.
White
No,
trash
too.
and black sheep.
That too.
We got a bunch of damn outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust most of my family members.
You and me both.
They're all shady.
Can't choose your family.
You're the one trying to give your brother a heart attack.
I had a heart attack. What are you talking
You
about?
tried to give your brother a heart attack on Christmas by popping the little damn shit when he's
Well,
playing
he
with his gun.
deserved that shit. You,
Oh.
you hear that story?
Yeah, and I almost brought my little rechargeable battery to see if I can do it to you.
I mean, I'm at risk. I'm just throwing that out there, guys. I mean, that was fucking hilarious. Everybody laughed.
Man, I got a defibrillator in there. Just
I got a defibrillator right here.
I know. That's why I was going to bring my battery.
Don't
I mean, it's a
Don't-
cattle prod, but still.
Yeah, don't do that.
It'll give you a shot. I'm going to
Don't
sit
do that.
right
It's
in
probably
your
gonna-
Are you seriously like the magnetic batteries will do that?
Probably. I'm gonna fucking.
You want
punch
to test it?
I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. You stick a fucking.
At least I asked.
Well, the phone's not gonna do it. It's gotta be hooked up to a fucking charger. Like if you had a cordless charger
I got that.
up to
Can
your
we hook you
phone.
up to jumper cables?
No, I'm gonna come back alive and slap everybody in the room as hard as I can, multiple times.
It might be worth it.
It's worth it.
You would have to like put a GoPro up there and record the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's worth it to me. I'm willing to take a punch.
I mean, there's odds you don't have the strength.
No, I'm gonna come out.
And you're like pissing
I'm
yourself.
I'm gonna have piss and shit on myself. I'm gonna slap everybody.
That'd be good
Pull
video.
shit out of my fucking pants. Like, throwing it at you like
Back to your
monkeys.
Guantanamo days.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that was the worst part of that whole thing.
I bet.
So yeah, when we were first there, we were at Camp X-Ray. So it was literally, that was built for the Haitians when they were doing their mass
The floats.
exodus.
Yeah.
So that's where they stick the worst of the worst. So all it was literally dog kennels. They were covered, it was a concrete slabs and like 6x6 dog kennels.
Like chain link fence.
Chain link fence. And they had covers on them. So that was like, CB's come in, they hadn't been used since the early 90s.
So like outdoors or indoors?
Oh, outdoor.
Like no
It's-
AC, no.
No AC, no.
It's Cuba. They don't get cold
So-
water.
They get hot.
We showed up, this shit's all overgrown, like CB's come in, they fix it, 2 days. We're good to go. We basically chunkling dog kennels.
Damn.
So they had a foam mat, they had a bucket to piss and shit in, and we give them their food. And they use that bucket strategically.
Mm.
Like,
Against you.
Like, yeah, you pissed them off and you got close, that thing was coming flying at you.
Wow.
And well, actually, on my birthday, I got a bucket of piss and shit thrown on me.
Oof.
So,
Man.
all I know is I left. I called on the radio, told what happened, and I left to go change clothes, and don't know what happened.
I don't
afterwards.
believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Somebody told you. Somebody told you it was okay.
War crimes took place. I want to hear about it.
No,
We were not at war.
No,
He was a.
And that was not United States property.
he was. He was being aggressive, and he had to be detained,
Mm-hmm.
restrained.
Detainee.
He had to be restrained.
But so after I guess our 4th month there, they had been building camp So the X-ray started. What was the other one? Shit. Camp Delta. So then we went to these long, like shotgun huts, and they had individual cells. It was raised and lifted off the ground. They
Hole
had
in the wall.
They
A
actually
hole
had,
in the floor instead of a bucket.
oh no, they actually had running toilets. They had actually had a bed. It's I say it was a raised platform. It still had foam mattress and all that. So, but they did have running water and all that, and get showers and all that good shit. So, but yeah, it was sucked though. That first couple months was like horrible.
Yeah.
And according to the Geneva Convention, we had to live in close to the same standards as what they were living in. So we were in tents this whole time, sleeping on cots. So once they got moved, we got to move to sea huts. And so we actually had air conditioning and bunk beds, and I was like, okay, this is living now. Hell, I got an actual bed. Shit.
Upgraded.
Yeah. So but yeah, the first 3 or 4 months sucked. Like it was awful. Yeah, they had individual cells, and it was much better. So, yeah, they're basically in dog kennels at first.
I just want to know, did anybody throw any semen at you?
No, never any semen.
No?
I tell you what, they did not like iguanas or crabs.
Well,
Of course, we were close to the beach, so like we had crabs that would come in inland,
yeah.
and they didn't know what they were, so it freaked them out.
Did you ever break a pig through there?
No, never did.
Did you toss an iguana in somebody's cage?
He's not denying it.
Did you like slide a crab underneath him? What?
CIA taught him well.
You never implicate yourself.
So they thought they were dragons. That's what they thought they were.
They thought the iguanas were dragons?
They're basically
like
dragons.
fire-breathing dragons?
Yeah, that's what they called them, was dragons.
They're basically dragons.
But they didn't know what they were, because they didn't know what they were. They'd never seen anything like that.
Does that make sense?
They just seen what they seen like in books, and you get a fucking 4 foot body iguana that's 6, 7 foot long with a tail.
Yeah.
It'll scare the shit out of you. And if it happens to get through that chain link somehow, it's really scary.
Yeah.
Like they'll be climbing that son of a bitch.
I told Wes when we went down to the house in Mexico, I was like, dude, I was like, just so you know, like iguanas are like stray cats.
Oh, they don't bother me.
Like you're gonna see 100 iguanas down there.
Yeah. Like, they freak Becky out, but like I spent months around them. Like, they ain't nothing to me.
They're more scared of you than me.
Just
I mean, you can grab them and they ain't gonna do anything.
Well, the worst thing is their tail.
Yeah, they'll slap shit out of you. Now, we had one that was right outside the bowling alley, and he was a big motherfucker. He was a good 3.5 foot in the body.
He probably got fed a lot.
He got fed a lot, but he would chase your ass. He was aggressive.
Shit.
Which they don't have teeth, is the whole thing. It's like fish. It's like it's got those little nubs.
Yeah, they hurt you with their tail.
Yeah. The teeth don't hurt anything. They scare the shit out of you is what they do. Yeah, the tail.
I mean, you see a 30-pound lizard running after you, and it's like, high five!
But yeah, they did not like the iguanas. They didn't like the dogs. No, now I would say
the dogs on them.
I will say no.
Did you speak German to the dogs?
No, I will say yes, we did.
The hell, German Shepherd?
Yeah, they were trained Belgian Malinois.
Oh God.
So
worse.
No one ever got out for the dog to go, but we had dogs always there. So like in our downtime, we would just be sitting there and canine operators come up and be like, hey, you want to train? We're like, yeah, let's go do it in the Silverlock. We just do it right in front of them.
They'd be cowering.
And like I'd have a sleeve on, that fucking dog, I mean, would just snatch your ass and take you.
So after they saw that, they didn't want to escape.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
I mean, that was the whole thing. It's like, we weren't torturing with dogs. I mean, like, we just
Psychologically.
made sure they knew this is what's going to fucking happen. Like, you try to get out. This little bitch is coming after you. And it's a 70-pound fur missile.
Yeah.
I mean, with just
It has no
10,000% aggression on it.
It has no let up.
No, like, they just don't quit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, them damn dogs, I did that. There was multiple times I put on a full suit and I just take off running and let somebody jump on your back.
They tackle you?
Oh, yeah. Just take you. I mean, You're running a suit, and then that thing hits you as hard as it can.
Well,
you're going down.
It hits you at like 35 miles per hour.
They're flying.
Yeah.
They're so fast.
And they're solid muscle. I mean,
yeah, it's crazy how strong those dogs are. Like, I got Hemi, and he's strong.
He's not that
But
fast.
pound for pound,
No.
those things are stupid.
That's what they're bred for.
They're trained.
Yeah.
And they're full on psychos.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
They're fucking crackheads.
Yeah, it's like they just snorted a fucking line of coke and let him go.
So was there a safe word?
Mississippi.
The handler knew it. I didn't know it. He'd call him off. I didn't know the shit.
It's probably in German, too.
Yeah.
Sieg
I mean, the handlers loved it because they were getting trained and we were having fun.
Right.
I'm like, fuck it. Well, sometimes we're stupid. We let dogs attack us.
Like, I'm a 22-year-old. I don't run from fucking dog attacks.
Yeah. It was definitely a deterrent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Better than just sitting
because
here.
you look over there, them somebody's just all bug-eyed. They were like watching everything. They're like, oh, we won't do that.
I don't want to be there.
And then on top of that, so we had the inside the prison. Marines had all the sniper posts. So all the perimeter was Marines.
Yeah.
And those fucking retards. They're just up there talking shit. Like, come on, run.
They just
Try something.
They just wanted to shoot something.
Oh, they wanted to commit a war crime.
Yes, 100%.
So Brandy's stepbrother, he went to all the armed forces and asked them questions like, "Hey, what can you offer me?" This, that, the other. He went to the Air Force and they said, "We can offer you education, life skills, all these things. The Army, we can do all these things." He went to the Marines and was like, "We're not going to offer you shit, but we're going to teach you how to kill a man with your bare hands."
All right. Sounds like a good plan. Sounds like life skills that I need. Yeah.
Sounds like that. I can't remember what video it is. That's just the guy talking about. He's like, "You want to kill shit?" Hell yeah, dude. I want to kill the snake on coyote.
Yeah.
Join the Marines.
I saw a TikTok video. It's like it was basically along the same lines. It's like the guy went to the recruiters and everybody was trying to offer him shit, and he went to the Marines. It's like, we don't fucking want you, you piece of shit. You probably couldn't even make it through boot camp. Fucking used reverse psychology on the kid. And he's like, "Oh fuck it, I'm joining the Marine Corps."
Yeah, I would say if I had been smart, I would have joined the Air Force. But
Yes. Yeah.
Or the Coast Guard.
no, I don't want to be a public pirate.
No.
Oh, well.
It's pretty safe.
It's safe, but like Air Force, you come out with like a career.
Some of those guys get to sit behind a 50 cal and just shoot fucking, people running droves and shit.
Yeah, these Larcenys are good,
Mm-hmm.
and the electrics.
No,
That's fucking
if I see more of those, I'm gonna pick them up.
And see, I tend more towards the Larceny.
Oh, you like
I do.
you like
I mean, that's just my
Yeah.
preference.
So what we need to do, save this, or at least a little bit of it,
Mm.
and then if we can collect the batches from 25, I'd like to test this against those
Against
batches,
ABC?
'cause it's fucking delicious.
A25's out now.
Is it? I mean, I'd like to do a 4-way.
I bet. 3 dudes, 1 girl.
You have.
4 days.
You were in the Marines.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's the gayest thing I've
you've
ever
already experimented. So
Probably. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Yeah.
it happens.
It is. Yeah.
All right.
Fuck it.
All right. Let's call this
I've
one.
had enough tonight.
Sure.
Yeah.
We got some American Light whiskey.
No. What is it? 140 something?
One of them.
Yeah, we'll have to have another
Dude,
video.
I had one that was like 170. A white whiskey. It actually wasn't that bad.
They can distill up to 190.
Yeah, it didn't drink like 170.
Oh no, none of them drink like that.
It's the cat's eye.
Oh, okay.
Unobtainium or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
That's stout.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell for notifications. And thanks again, Chance, for bringing such delicious treats. We always
Absolutely.
appreciate
Thank you.
your contributions to the Fagerland.
The what?
Anyway, the Fagerland. Because you know your grandfather was German.
He was not German.
He served in the Reich, right?
No, the Reich.
No.
He was stationed in Germany. You asked.
What? No. Oh, never mind. Wrong war. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I've made that joke before. They've seen it. Yeah.
Don't drink it.
This is like back in October. Back in October, we were drinking out of steins and shit. Yeah, I made that joke like every fucking day. Like always, guys, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family, like Chance did. Don't drink and drive. Take care. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god, it's so fucking hilarious. It's funny.